I didn't choose to come out this color.
Yeah.
So I'm going to embrace that I am.
All right, let's get into this.
For sure.
Okay, so you mentioned Utah, but so where were you born? Were you born in Utah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Born in Utah, lived there until we moved to Boise. So we've been in Boise like the last 8, maybe 9 years.
Okay.
And then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so Utah was like home.
Did you grow up LDS?
No.
Okay.
No, which that was weird. Like, I'm already black. And then not being LDS,
Yes.
I was
Wow,
like,
you're
oh,
really-
hey, could you actually just put a neon sign that says she's different?
Yeah. Wait, so how did your family end up in Utah then?
My mom moved there when she was like 5 or something, and her parents had transferred. They were opening like Kmart's back in the day when Kmart was like,
yeah, popping.
yeah. So they moved to Utah to open a Kmart store, and then my dad moved. He was born in Ohio and then moved to California, and then he was playing football and baseball, and so he went to Utah State on a scholarship.
Okay.
And they met at college and
Okay.
got married, and then complained about how much they hated like the snow and everything, and then like
And then just
stayed
stay
there
for a long time.
over 30 years. I'm like, that's wild. You know, you could move.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah, no, but it's okay.
Yeah.
That's where they chose to be. My grandparents were there.
Okay, yeah.
On my mom's side, my dad's side is still in California and Ohio and stuff. So
Yeah. Are they still there now, your parents?
no, they followed me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like after about a year, they were like, we just need our grandson. I'm of my brother and I'm the only one with kids, so
Gotcha.
they were like, we just want our little baby.
Yeah.
And then I had the second one, and they're like, yeah, we're staying. We put our roots down.
Right.
So
cool. Well, that's awesome.
yeah, it makes things so easy.
I was gonna say, like, you have babysitter. help. Yeah.
I think everyone is happy here. I think when we moved here, we were like 5 years tops. Idaho was never on either of our radars. And then
Well, yeah. So what brought you here?
Micron, Daniel got a job fresh out of college, and we're like, we will go literally wherever you have money.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we'll go there.
we just need a paycheck.
Yeah,
Like, we are young and broke.
Yeah.
Please hire us.
Yes. Okay.
And by us, I mean him. He's the one with his engineering degree. I am
that's awesome.
hanging out, taking care of my baby.
Yeah. Hey, that's important too.
It is so important. We don't really have like super plans to leave.
Well, it's tough too with kids.
Yeah.
They go once they go to school. It's like
wanna do that.
Yeah, it's hard. Because I was like hell bent on moving to France of all places.
Right.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. As one does.
Yeah.
And we were just like, well, if we're gonna do it, we got to go like now, you know, because the kids are gonna start, you know, getting like situated with friends and stuff like that. But anyway, that's off the table at the moment. But yeah. So did you meet your husband in Utah then?
Well, yes, technically. Okay, so he is Canadian. He does have a citizenship in America now too. So like dual, I guess. And both of the kids are dual. But he was serving an LDS mission in Sweden.
Oh, wow.
And I had a friend from high school that was in his mission and was his companion, and he was like, hey, I think that this guy would be like cool for you. I think you should like write him, you should like hang out with him. And I was like, eh.
Right.
And at that time I had just converted to be LDS, so I was LDS for a part of time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Surprise!
Yeah, okay.
So my friend was like, you're a new Mormon, he's funny, he's your type, like you guys should connect when he comes to school. And I was like, oh, that's a lot of pressure, that's weird. But then, yeah, he came home from his mission and we kind of like messaged on Facebook and had some fun. Like we were like, oh, you're kind of funny, like, wow, we should meet. And then we met and he just kind of never left.
Yeah.
We got married, like 3 months technically after our first date. Like,
but fast forward to now, you guys are not LDS, or is he still LDS?
No, that was maybe like a 7-year stint for me. And then I was like, this just isn't aligning with what I feel like. Yeah, it didn't. We had conversations later on in life like, oh, are you okay with gay rights? Are you a champion for them? Are you an ally? Like, where do you stand on this list?
Yeah.
And then same with like Black culture. I was like, you could have Black children. Like, are you?
So he's not Black.
No,
Okay.
white. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a tall white Canadian man. Like the quintessential Canadian is like that's him. Like,
Okay.
big beard.
Yeah.
Just wears plaid all the time.
Love.
Says
that
A.
is great.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So I like I said, I knew he was good because I was like, he's marrying outside of his race, so I know he's not racist.
Sure.
And it didn't feel like I'm the token Black girl, or like it was like some like prize to be like conquered, or fetishized. Like it didn't feel like he was like actively looking for a Black girlfriend.
Right. He just liked you.
He just liked me.
But so going back to like, let's rewind to like your childhood in like, so were you in Salt Lake?
Yeah, so I was in Salt Lake. Sandy is like technically it.
Oh, okay.
But that's Salt Lake County.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like, it was easy to get downtown and.
Right. Yeah, you're close. I feel like I've been there.
Yeah.
But so what was that like growing up Black? I imagine, or I'm assuming there's not a ton of diversity.
No, there is now more so. Just like any other state, like as it grows and people are forced out of places that have a more diverse population, then that diversity has to go somewhere.
Right.
But no, there's not a lot of Black or even people of color. There was not a lot of different.
Yeah. Right.
And I like remember being asked like all the time, like, "Oh, did your mom adopt you?" Because that was common. Like there were Black kids adopted by white families.
I gotcha. Okay.
That was, I mean, and I don't want to say common as in like there's neighborhoods full of them, but like it was more common to see like a few maybe kids even from Africa that like got adopted by
I gotcha.
LDS white families.
Sure.
So that question all the time, like, oh, are these your kids? Oh, like,
right.
You know, like, and then also, oh, are your parents still married? And I'm like, yeah, like what do you not get about like a Black and a white guy or a Black man and a white woman like being married together? Like they've been married my whole life before it even. Like that's not odd. I don't go up asking white people like, oh, are your parents still married? Oh, did you adopt your child? Like that's a crazy question.
Yeah,
but it was constant. And even from like neighbors, like just constant. I'm like, I literally have birth pictures. Like
here are my parents.
This is my mom. I look just like her. This is my dad. I look just like him. And here's the house that we all live in together.
In our neighborhood. Yeah.
In our neighborhood that they've lived in forever.
Right.
So it was just. There were Black kids, but this sounds so weird, but I'm mixed, and I feel like there weren't a lot of mixed kids. There were like 7 of us in like a school of like 1,500 kids.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it's like, it's easy to spot the 7 of us that are mixed kids, and then you do have a few that are like the Black kids that got adopted by white kids, but it's still. Not a lot of us, less than 20.
Right. Yeah.
That's
that's
wild to be not that many of you. Like it feels ostracizing. And then, then adding the layer of not being the majority religion just like added another layer to it that I was like, ooh, this is going to be a rough.
Yeah. Yeah, did you feel that in school?
Yeah, definitely. And even I'm still like unpacking that. Like I'm just barely within the last like 5 years comfortable with my Blackness and like embracing it. Like I let so much racism and like just crap happen as a kid into teens because I was like, well, why don't people think I'm white? Like I literally could not grasp why people saw me as Black. And I was like, I have straight hair. Like I was dressing emo and punk. Like I hung out with skater kids. Like I was like, I'm white.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm so white. I don't know why you guys can't tell.
I'm so white.
Like what do you mean? I talk just like you. Like look at me. And so I definitely felt it because I would be like, well, I'm white, but like, why are you guys like saying racist things? Like, I'm white. That's weird that you would call me a monkey? Like, I'm literally the same color as you. Like,
Right. Yes.
you know,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
you have these like Eurocentric wants that I'm like, oh, straight hair, blonde, blue
Yeah.
eyes. Like, I would love
Yeah.
to be that. And I just like never was.
Right.
And so I always felt like othered all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Just being half black and then not the religion. And
Right. Did
was
being
weird.
half black also make you feel like you weren't black enough?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think maybe that's why I clung to the white side, because that was easier access.
Yeah.
It's all over media. It's all over.
Just more of
It's
them.
more of that. I'm like,
Yeah.
my mom is white, so it was easy
Yeah.
to like follow in her footsteps, dress the same way she dressed, like have the same beauty standards she had. And I didn't really have like black friends or
Right.
like
Yeah.
someone to be like, oh yeah, like this is how and why you tie your hair up at night. This is like,
You didn't have that representation.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
it was just kind of foreign to me. And I would see it like when we'd visit our cousins and stuff, but they are from black families and like
Right.
they have black parents and they have black friends and they are, it's way more black centered there in California and in Ohio, but like
Yeah.
it's so different.
Yeah. Did you feel other also? How am I wording that? Did you also feel other when you would go visit your cousins?
Yes,
Or-
they were really good at like, girl, you need your hair done, and like
Yeah.
helping me braid it or
Yeah.
like
They
things
embraced
like that.
you, but yeah.
But there was also, I'm like, oh, we don't fit in here.
Right. Yeah.
So
Would you
yeah.
ever talk to or would your dad kind of help you out? Or do you feel like if I don't mean this to be insensitive at all, but if
Yeah.
your mom were black
I
and
think
your
it'd
dad
be totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know many mixed kids that have a black mom and a white dad. Like personally, I don't. I know that they're out there and they
Yeah.
exist, but I think if it were switched and my mom were black and my dad were white, it would have been totally different. I think
Yeah.
I would have always seen myself as black. I would
Right.
have known my blackness more and embraced it more.
Yeah.
But that could also be like if we lived anywhere else.
Yeah.
But on like the one
Yeah.
tiny section we had in Walmart to get like our hair supply stuff, you know, it's like very small.
Right.
So I don't know if it's a nurture
Yeah.
versus nature thing or
Yeah.
like what it is. And my dad is obviously black. And so like he gave us some black things, you know, and like, oh, I don't play like that, or I like things like that. But it wasn't the same as I think having
Right.
a black mom.
Well,
even
men
black
and women
friends.
are so different.
So
like,
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
yeah.
wasn't there. I mean, he did braid my hair, but he wasn't there like, oh, you got to lay your edges down, or this is how black culture is, and these are sayings that are in black culture that like you can say, kind of a thing. But yeah, it sounds so corny, but I was always like, I'm never white enough to like fit in with white people, and I'm never black enough to fit in with black people. But as I've like grown up, I'm like, I'm getting more comfortable in just being.
Yeah.
And there's a space for myself.
Yeah.
Like I didn't choose to come out
Right.
this color.
Yeah.
So I'm going to embrace that I am brown and I'm black and I'm proud, and that is great. Like it's
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, there was always the
Yeah.
what culture do I
Yeah.
like stick
Yeah,
to?
where do you fit?
Where do I fit in? Like
Yeah.
how do I speak? How do I
Yeah.
dress? Like how do I
Right.
do my hair?
Do you feel like, I'm guessing that probably negatively impacted you in some way? Was there like a turning point where you were like started to feel okay with who you are, or like embraced, or like?
There wasn't necessarily like a turning point necessarily, but I started getting braids and being okay with it. Or I often will wear like a turban out in public as just like, I'm not doing my hair, it's just a turban.
Yeah.
And I just started being okay with it and not caring that
Yeah.
I might get some stares.
Right.
I've definitely had a white parent pick up his white child to like touch my hair without asking. And I was like, that is crazy. But it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. There was no malice behind it, but it's like, it's just weird. But I'm okay with that, and I embrace that I am Black and different, and like that's great.
Yeah.
And I just don't care. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, if you think I'm too white, that's
Yeah.
your problem, and you have a weird mindset, I guess.
Yeah.
And if I'm too Black, then also you have a weird mindset. Like,
Right.
we all exist, and we all have to just
Yeah.
deal with it. I'm
Right.
like, I
Yeah.
can't
You're like,
change
I'm here.
anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
here we are, and here we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely, I, definitely am pro-Black more outwardly.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not afraid to like
Yes.
rock the boat, because I
Right.
would, people would say racist things, and I'm like internally freaking out, but I'm not,
Yeah.
I would never ever have been like,
Yeah.
that's so racist, like that's disgusting. And now I'm like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna say something.
we're
Yeah.
gonna post this on my story.
Yeah.
I will tell you that you are racist. I will call you out if you are racist. Like, I'll get followed in stores still, and it's so annoying, but like I'm very keenly aware of that.
Yeah.
And so I'll talk to them and be like, oh,
Yeah.
is there,
Yeah, can I help you?
Can I help you? And they're like, oh no, can I help you? Nope, I'm good,
just
thank you.
shopping.
And then I'll just make eye contact with them if they continue to follow me. Like, we
Yeah.
don't have to make this weird.
Right.
I actually don't want to steal things.
Right.
I'm so scared to steal things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I'm happy to pay for
yes,
my
please.
items.
Here's my money
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, so it's definitely, I've become a lot more pro-Black, more vocal about it, and being okay to like,
Yeah.
don't say that.
Yeah. Can I ask, like, just out of curiosity, like,
Yeah.
what? Obviously, there's blatantly racist
Yeah.
things, but are there some things that white people say that, like, I'm generalizing, but like we don't realize, or like, what are some like missteps that
Yeah.
people commonly take?
I don't know if I'd say there's always the where are you from that I'm like, just ask the question, like, what ethnicity are you? I'd rather 100 times over you just say, wow, your skin tone is so pretty. What ethnicity are you?
Yeah.
Don't ask me where I'm from, and then I say, oh, I'm from Utah, and then you get like this like, but where are you really? No, I know, where are your
Yes.
parents from? My mom is from Utah, and my dad is from California.
Yeah. Are you happy now?
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, what part of California? And I'm like, Kate, it's, I'm not going to play this game with you. But yeah, like, that is something that just drives me bonkers
Yeah.
when it's like, where are you from?
Yeah.
And I feel like it happens innocently a lot of the times.
Yeah.
But just ask.
I mean, like, even
ethnicity-
when I was sending you the questions and I perceived you to be Black, but I
Yeah.
was like scared to just come out and ask you, like,
Yeah.
are you Black?
Honestly, this is not speaking for everyone. Like, I'm not claiming to be
Yeah.
a biracial Black spokesperson, but for me in general, I would rather you just ask
Yeah.
straight up, like,
Just straight
are
up.
you Black? What is your ethnicity?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, maybe what
do
is
you
your
have a Black
ethnicity?
parent? Do you have a white, like, if you're curious, just ask. Like,
Yeah.
it's not weird. It's
Yeah.
weirder that you're like questioning it, I
Right.
guess. Like,
Well, it's like something that I wouldn't feel weird to ask a white person why I might,
Yeah.
you know, but there's just like a fear,
Yeah.
you know.
and I
awareness,
get
yeah.
that, because like white people often are villainized for being racist, and most of the time I'm going to say rightfully so. But there are some
Yeah.
circumstances where you're like, no, I'm just genuinely curious because you might look like someone that I've seen before that is this ethnicity. I'm just curious, like,
Yeah.
what makes you you?
Right.
And it is coming from a genuine standpoint, but I'm like, just get it. Like,
Yeah,
I know you're curious, just ask.
Right.
Instead of like shooting me looks and like,
I'm trying to figure
tell
you
me about your
out.
parents. Do you have a brother? What does your brother
Yeah,
look like? Do you have a family
yeah.
photo? Like, just ask.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't touch Black people's hair, which shouldn't have to be said. But I think a lot of people just get comfortable with like almost dehumanizing them, but they might not recognize that that's what they're doing.
Right.
But they just like see it as like, oh, your curls are so pretty.
Yes.
And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you wouldn't just go touch a stranger and be like, your earrings, like, let me hold, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So same thing is like, we are all people too, just like space.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
And then I don't know if this is like a microaggression or like, I don't know, but it always happens to me. I don't notice it happen to other friends or like my parents, but I become invisible like when I'm in public spaces. And people are always like up in my space and they'll like walk in front of me or they'll sit directly in front of me or they're like, oh, I didn't see you. Like I was shopping the other day and I was like very clearly in line. It was like a corralled line. So very clearly in line standing there. And a white man just like walked right in front, right up to the register. And his partner was brown. And they were like, did he just? And I was like, yeah. I'm not stressed about it. I'm not tripping about it. Like, it's fine. But that kind of stuff happens all the time where it's like, I'm unnoticed, but it's like, is it because you don't think that I deserve the space that you're taking up? Or is it because, like, I'm under you? Like, I don't really get it, but it happens a lot to me.
Yeah.
And so I think that is, like, something, I don't know, like, something that I've noticed as a brown person is, like, I'm either constantly being followed or
just ignored, like,
completely
invisible.
Ignored. And I'm like, neither feels great.
Yeah.
So a nice, happy medium. Like,
yeah. I have a follow-up question on that.
Yeah.
So stuff like that really pisses me off. Like I get really like fired up when I see like injustices.
Yeah.
So as a white person, if I saw somebody just blatantly like cut in front of you, is it ever appropriate to say, what are you doing, dude? Or like, is there a weird,
no, I think that's a totally justifiable action to take is like, hey, did you know that there's a line?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be like, you cut in front of this very clearly black person.
Right.
But like, did you know there's a line? That's always appropriate to whether they meant to or not. Yeah. And like, if someone's following them, it's always nice to like, I don't know, like make eye contact with the person that's being followed. Like, I see you.
Yeah.
Like
what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it can turn so wrong so fast, and I'm always so terrified of that. So if I knew that there was like a white person or an ally that was like, I see you, I see that this is happening.
Yeah.
You're
so you
good.
don't feel like it's you against everyone else. There's someone else there.
And I think that with just like being a female in general too. Like,
totally.
If I notice a girl alone, I'm always gonna be like, okay, you're good.
I got you.
I got you. That guy is far away. Like whatever it is. Like
yeah.
But I think being in a predominantly white area, having a white ally is helpful, and it gives like a safety comfort. Like I'm vocal and I will say things, but also there's lines
but you're putting yourself out there.
That I don't want to cross because I might be with my kids or I know I need to go home, and it's a very volatile thing. Like I never know how someone's gonna react if I'm like, did you just say that?
So
like move out of my way. And then they're like, joke's on you.
There's that fear too, and I don't know if this is an antiquated term, but like white savior. Like I'm always afraid of like, I'm here to save the day for my black friend. Like, so again, it kind of makes you like maybe like more fearful to act, or like just how do we people? How do we people together? And like,
I feel like honestly, the fact that you are thinking about it means that you're not a white savior. I feel like white saviors are like, I will save every black person from hunger. They must be starving. Like, that's crazy. But I feel like you think about that, you're probably just fine. But also, if you would do it for anyone else, like if you would do it for a stranger girl, if you would do it for a kid, it's okay to do it for a black person. Like, it's fine. Like, take the stress out of it, take the thought out of it. Like, just for the most part, just be normal. And that's
because
you're great.
If I saw someone cut in front of a white person, I would still, be inclined.
You'd be annoyed. You'd be like, dude,
so I don't know if
there's a line.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see,
I mean, it seems so. It's like just be a good person.
Yeah.
To whoever.
But there is in society such a like weird line that it's like, am I being like white saviory, or am I like actually just being a normal person with humanity?
Do you and your husband ever experience any like discrimination?
I think we've been lucky. When we were living in Provo, I felt a lot more stares, just because I think it was weirder. Like, it was very heavily white and LDS people. And then there were pockets of like people coming in from missions and stuff that were marrying like people from their mission, so lots of brown wives. And I felt like we got a lot of stares, but other than that, since we've moved, and I don't really notice that it's like weird or different. We do get, every single time the four of us go out, I have one child that looks exactly like me, like brown, dark hair, my face copied right on his face. And then we have one that looks like my white husband, like green eyes, DNA, sandy hair, like it's crazy. So every time we go out, they're like, wow, you have two different kids. One looks like you and one looks like your husband. And I'm like, sure do.
That's how it works.
That's genetics, man. So it's annoying, and it's like one of those like micro things that I don't think people mean to be like, wow, I just can't believe it. It's like, okay, like, I didn't pick. That's just like actually how biology works. I don't know if you skipped that class.
The petri dish.
But
the big P and the little p.
Like, they just were switching chromosomes around, and this is what happened. So that it's, other than that, I don't think we get any like comments or weird stares or like, I don't really think anyone has issues with it anymore. But I think definitely 10 years ago, people are like, this is kind of crazy.
So since you first moved here, you said around 8 years ago, to now, have you noticed a difference? And then like with the current political climate, does it feel like less safe here, or like, I mean, it's crazy for everybody, but
the political climate, I would say like, so like 3 years ago, it was, well, actually, when did George Floyd was what, 2020?
It was like, I remember like being very close to COVID.
That's right? Okay, so before that, it was just like normal. I feel like it was a quieter racism. If that was around, or like put a name on it, it was quieter. Like, people were friendly, but they were not outwardly like waving flags around or like protesting or anything like that. And then since that, it has felt a little more outwardly racist, and I think people are a little more like quick to say things. Which is really frustrating.
Going backwards.
I'm like, sick. But we've been really lucky in that we found like a school that celebrates diversity. And so like, I'm not putting my kids in a place where they are gonna feel any racism. And if they do, it's dealt with accordingly. And it's not like, oh yeah, the racism extends to the top, or this is a district that like you can't offend anyone, or whatever it is. That goes along with like, you were asking what can like you do. There's allowing like a platform versus like you doing the talking, if that makes sense. Like, if you and I think you're doing that, like, you've had people that are other on your episodes, and I think that like is a testament to you that you're like doing the work versus like, I know all the answers and this is my podcast and I know that it is this and this, or like speaking for the community. If we didn't ask you to, please don't. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like a lot of black voices like being silenced. I feel like a lot of times it's like, well, why? Like, why is that you trust a white person more, or like you hear them more? Than just give us the same platform and the same attention. Doesn't
Yeah.
even have to be more. Just like
The
literally
same.
just
Right.
the same. That's we're just going for
It's
equity
so hard
here.
for us, but yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, okay, so talking about kids, like, I mean, what can we do from like the ground level with our kids?
Yeah.
Because obviously my kids grow up here, they don't see a lot of diverse. I mean,
Yeah.
we are open and diverse in our home life. You know, they
Right.
have black dolls and books about Hispanic people and things like that.
Yeah.
But how can we do more, or like
Yeah.
just, you know?
I think, first of all, that is fantastic
Yeah.
because there are, I mean, kids that only play with white dolls and then they're like, whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
there's black dolls? Like,
Right.
this is crazy. So I think just, like reading black books, reading brown books, reading all of those different things. I think that is how you start.
Yeah.
And I don't know, getting them into places where they do have different
Yeah.
friends.
Right.
And even within that, like, I try not to, I don't know, like, oh, they are poor so we can't hang out with them, or like that's not a thing. I want every socioeconomic friendship.
Yeah.
I want every diverse friendship. Like, it doesn't just extend to like, okay, I have to find you a black friend to play with.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
or have to
Don't
find you a really
force it.
a houseless friend. Like,
Right.
don't force it. But I think just reading stories of other people and making them aware that like it's bigger than them. That's really like how it starts, and then they will form their own opinions, obviously, because they're little humans and humans
Right.
do that. But giving them the tools and the access to see that it's bigger and more, that's really all it starts.
Yeah, from
It's like a little mustard seed, and then
Yeah.
it grows. But there are a few Instagram accounts that like share like kids' books about specific things. So if you're like, oh, okay, we did see someone that had different abilities, or like they had a limb difference, and my kids were staring and it was kind of uncomfortable, but I would really like to find a book on limb differences so that we can maybe check that out from the library
Yeah.
and make it more normal in our
Right.
like
Yeah.
routine, so they're not like gawking at that person.
Sure.
There's like well-read black girl on Instagram and people like that that are sharing black authors and black stories, so then you can kind of
Yeah.
pick and choose like what
Right.
makes sense to you.
Yeah.
I think the more they're exposed to that, then the more normal and the less like weird it is.
Right,
It's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, like if you have to say, oh, I have a black friend,
Right.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I love about my kids is never once have they said anything
Yeah.
about their black baby doll or this
Yeah.
book about this brown like they just they want to play with their doll and they want to read this book.
yeah.
So I'm like
yeah.
that.
No,
you
you're
know,
doing
yeah.
it. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You are an
Yeah.
ally.
Woohoo!
You made it. Here's your
Yeah,
ally
yeah,
badge.
thank
You've
you.
done it.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, is that it doesn't have to be some unnatural, like, we have to go to this
Right.
rally and we have to show up. Like, it's small stuff that your kids, and like even within your own adult self,
Yeah.
small things start to change.
Yeah.
And then it's bigger, and then you do feel more comfortable speaking now. If you see an injustice, speak up, but then also like if you're taking away voice from a black person, don't.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
I don't know how to explain that in a way that like makes sense out of my brain, but it's like, give us our space to talk, but also protect us. But it's just, that's for all humanity.
right.
Like, it doesn't have to just be black or brown. Like, if you would
Right.
speak up for injustice for anyone, do it in that moment. It is safe for you to do it in that moment. If you have a platform and it's like between a white person saying the same story and a black person saying the same story,
Yeah.
to the black person.
Right.
Because it's not common for us to have like a TV person to look up to. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
if Oprah was like my role model and my idol, it's because like she paved the way. Like, there was no one else doing that.
Right.
And now like, Jennifer Hudson has her show, but like, who else
Yeah. It's
really
still-
has their
right.
own network TV show?
Right.
Like, there's not
Yeah.
that. So like,
Yeah. Yeah, we
if it's like one or the other, and I'm not saying it's like, oh, DEI hires or like affirmative action, because that can be harmful
Right, problematic
and
too.
problematic. I'm like, it's not, there's no one perfect system.
Right.
But if it's the exact same,
Yeah.
just give
Yeah.
them a platform. Just
Yeah.
there are lots of little kids that don't get to see themselves in
Right.
different
Yeah,
lights.
totally.
And don't think it's cool.
Right.
Because they're like, oh, I've only seen white people do it. And like, my way out is basketball or rapping.
Right.
It's like, no,
Yeah, right.
you
No,
can do any job, literally any job.
Right.
But there's not that to
Yeah.
see. So
Right. No,
like,
that helps as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, and that's something that I never had to think about because everybody looked like me. So
Yeah.
to look back on childhood and imagine not seeing yourself anywhere is sad.
it is sad.
Yeah.
And it's just
And
kind of
isolating.
like weird when people are like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's like,
What can I be?
yeah,
What are
like,
you gonna
I
let me
don't
be?
actually know because is it illegal for me to be that? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know. I
right.
have no idea what I
Yes.
can be.
Yeah.
So yeah, truly, like little things add up, and then kids get to see that, and then they turn into adults who don't think it's weird
Right.
to have
Exactly.
or to be the only white friend. Like, can you
Yeah.
imagine a world?
Ugh.
Wild.
We'll
Get there
yeah,
eventually.
definitely.
I'm like,
Yeah.
also everyone is going to be mixed with each other. Like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
it's not going to be weird to
Yeah.
have like brown skin and green eyes and
Right.
red hair. Like, we're all going to
Yeah. That sounds
eventually
beautiful. Yeah.
just morph
melt
in.
together. Yeah.
It's a melting pot.
So do you have conversations with your kids like specifically about being biracial or black
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
like-
It's a pretty frequent conversation because they are so different. And I grieved a little bit when I knew that they were going to be different, I guess. Like, Odin came out and I was like, perfect. I know how to handle this. I've handled it. Like, I think I can do a good job. And then Lars came out and I was like, I don't know how to be white. Like, I
Right.
truly don't know what it is
Yeah.
like to be white. And then grieving the fact that they're going to have two totally different lives. Yeah, my thoughts on parenting and diversity have changed because I assumed I would have diverse children. I assumed that.
Right.
I was like, there's probably not a world where I wouldn't have a brownish child. And I just figured I would. And I was like, even if he comes out white or she comes out white, they're going to have a white parent. Most likely we will be living in a white place. I'm going to have to do a lot of work to make them comfortable and to make them aware and safe. Because at the end of the day, that's like, I just want them to be safe in their minds, in their spirits, in their bodies.
Yeah.
And if that has me, I guess, looking for diverse stories to tell them or little tips and tricks to not get categorized and labeled and microaggressed and things like that, I'm gonna have to do it. But
Right.
luckily, I've done those things and I'm okay.
Right.
It is harmful, but it's also like survival, and I
Yeah.
feel equipped to do that. So I guess it didn't fully change my perspectives. It just, I knew I had to do it.
Yeah.
And so I kind of prepared myself to do it. So a lot
Right.
of our books are
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
And a lot of the toys are with black faces on them.
Yeah.
Or we will watch a black movie. Or like the night before Christmas, I have both the black and the white version stories. So like Black Santa, some of our decor is Black Santa. Like, and then also I think another thing that I maybe was afraid of at first was the why questions, because kids ask why all the time. And I think I had to become comfortable with the answers because like Odin will be like, well, why do I have to have my hands up but Lars doesn't? Or like, why are you saying this to me but you're not like explaining it the same way to him right now? I have to be like, well, this is why you are perceived differently than he is, and so I need to make sure that you have the safety tools or the tools to be able to like live safely in your body. So that is why. But yeah, becoming more comfortable with the whys and the questions and the answers to those whys, that took a lot of like inner work, because I think my inclination would have just been to be like, that's just how it is.
Right.
Like, it's just
yeah,
that.
right.
And now I'm like, they are learning, and they have to be aware. Like, we have to be aware in the world that we are in. But it's definitely strange. And I'm not only teaching my kids that, but like my husband, he doesn't think that way, and he thinks that he's like, oh yeah, they stood in front of you because they suck at personal space. And I'm like, but did they do that to you? Did they do that to the kids? Like, did they do that to my mom? No, it was truly just me. Is it because I'm a woman? Is it because I'm black? Like,
whatever.
like, what is the reason? Or is it just because, both? Or is it because they really do just suck at that? I don't know.
Right.
But it happens.
But if it happens enough
That I'm like, there's a common string, common denominator. Or like, if we go to the car dealership, like, he can roll out in sweats and be like perceived as like fine. But if I don't have my hair pulled back, or it's like curly, or whatever it is, I'm like, I feel it sucks, because I probably don't need to feel that way, but then at the same time, I do try to like look more presentable, because I'm like, I don't want to be perceived as like trash, because they already think that, but I want to prove them wrong. And I'm still working on that, because I know that is a harmful thought to keep inside, and it's like toxic, but at the same time, I'm like, I like can't be a statistic. I do not want to be a statistic, and so I'm trying to not be. I just want to be myself. I want to be proud of where I am, and just be, and not have to think about those things. But then I'm like, but I also have to make sure that my kids feel comfortable and safe.
I know you work a lot at your kids' school. Anything you're excited about?
So this next school year, I am lucky enough to work there again, in the library. And so this focus, I'm going to be writing a few grants in hopes that we can expand. They already have a really great library of diverse authors, and then also diverse characters and books. But that is like my goal, is to really like strengthen that, and have like a very good, like, you want someone with a hearing aid, I've got 20 books to choose from. You want someone with a limb difference, another 20. Like, that there is not just one or two things. So that's my goal. My year goal is to just really have a substantial amount of diversity in the library. So
that's awesome. This was awesome. I love talking to you. And I want to do this again. I feel like I just, like, let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
Okay. That's perfect. Thanks for having me. There's so much more I'm sure we could cover. So happy to do it again.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I absolutely loved sitting down with Aubrey and talking with her about her life experience and things that she's currently working on. I found her to be just so warm and funny and compassionate, and I could have talked to her forever. And honestly, that was the problem, because the camera that I use actually ran out of storage, and so unfortunately a big chunk of our conversation did not get recorded, and I wanted to add this piece in there because I felt like it was important, and I just wanted to share. So Aubrey actually works with the Wasmuth Center here in Boise, which is a human rights building and program, and I'm actually going to read the About Us section because I feel like it sums it up obviously better than I can. So it says, the Wasmuth Center is the home and builder of the Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial, and is an all-encompassing place to learn about human rights in Idaho. And they have educational programs. You can tour the Anne Frank Memorial, which, by the way, is the only one in the nation. Mind blown. Like, that's really cool, but also I'm kind of surprised. But anyway, Aubrey works with the Wasmuth Center, and she told me all about programs that they do, from professionals to children, and they even have a summer program coming up, I think August 11th. If you're interested, I think it was for preschoolers. Just wanted to put this in there because I thought it was so cool, and it's something that I'm definitely going to look into for my kids and for myself. And so I wanted to thank you again for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed, and please let me know your thoughts, your stories, comments. Let's keep it kind, let's keep it inclusive, and we'll see you in the comments. Bye.